Go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Second Lieutenant Bob from AG Bullet, Class 00220. And my question to you is, I'm interested in knowing your method on how you balance your personal life and your professional life throughout your career.
Good question, and you're asking the wrong guy, but I will be. I'm a great believer in telling people what they need to hear instead of what they want to hear. And when I was interviewed for a cabinet level position in the DMV, that question was asked about me, and it was asked a little different. And if you go out and try to get a job, this question somebody will ask you. So figure out how you're going to answer it. The question is, I'm going to rephrase it a little bit. Tell me what your worst leadership trait is and how it adversely impacts your job. And I said, I'm a workaholic. It's bad, it's a workaholic, but I don't go home at all until everything is off the top of my desk and all the email is done so that I can give everybody something to do when they get there. But I make you one promise, Governor, that at the end of 6 weeks, I will know more about my position than anybody you could have chosen in here, and I will coach and mentor them to do things that they've never done before. And I think that that's probably what helped me get the position. Let me back up a little bit and say that it's not that austere. There are times to where you have to find ways to balance it with your family. I moved 24 times in 32 years. I knew the one thing that was most important to my family was athletics. And so what I would do routinely, because I was in a position to where I could, when my kids had a game at 4:30, I'd leave the office at 4 o'clock. I would drive to their game. I would stay for the entire game. And when they left to go home, I went back to work. It's sort of how I balanced it. Now, that's not the answer that particularly millennials want to hear. They want to hear that it is a 9-to-5 job. What has possessed me that entire time? I am preparing soldiers for combat. My only job in life is to teach somebody those things I wish somebody had taught me at a similar point in time in life. And if I didn't, I failed them and could be the cause for their early demise. Now, that's what drove me, but it's not necessarily what anybody wants to hear.